Stuart Twitchy asked me to sit here. My name is Bruno. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a forensic accountant, and not really quite sure why he asked me to be here, but he's known me for about 2 days, and he thinks he knows me, and he says I work too much. Why do I work too much? We discussed it in our group therapy session, just me and him, and we decided that it's from my Catholic school upbringing. I'm just trying to do a good job, just trying to do the best job I can, which is probably kind of started out in kindergarten. I'm a forensic accountant, and typically my job is going to meetings, trying to get my objective in what I do is trying to get two sides together on a particular claim. I work primarily for insurance companies, and what I think I'm reasonably good at is trying to keep emotions low in a meeting and trying to get people together to have the cases be settled. So a situation I had a little while back was, and I think it's kind of typical in most of the meetings that I have, is that the client told me that there would be people at this meeting that are very, very difficult to deal with, and you just can't even talk to these people. And so I went into the meeting with the expectation that we wouldn't get anything done. So it turned out that the president of this particular company was very high-strung, but really what he wanted was he just wanted to tell a story. Nobody was letting him tell a story. I went in there and I asked him questions. Not only did I not try to stop him from telling the story, I tried to get him to elaborate on the story. The more he elaborated on the story, even though I still didn't agree with him, the more he elaborated, the calmer he got, and the meeting went fine. Now, we didn't resolve it, but the meeting went fine. Well, 2 days ago, Stuart talked about anchoring, and I had no idea what he was talking about until we just recently talked about it and said, that's pretty much what I do in a meeting. I let the people speak until they really don't have anything more to say. I keep asking them questions. It's not the place at that point for me to disagree with them. I sometimes say to them, I'm really just listening to you, but I'm really trying to pull out the story. And I find that if I let them get to the bottom of the story and they're done talking, at that point they're asking me questions, and now what do I think? Had I stopped them earlier in that process, I really don't think they'd be in a position that they want to hear me talk. I absolutely guarantee that if you give someone the time for them to tell their story, the meetings will go better, they'll reciprocate, they'll listen to you later. If you meet them head on with them being angry and you being angry, you'll get nowhere in the meeting.